Hello, and welcome to Let's Look At, a series where I take a look at old videos I made in the past to archive for the future. Today's episode, we are going to be finishing off 2019 in the holiday season, as we know, with Peanut Snoopy's Town Tales, the Christmas update of 2019. This is going to be interesting because of a few things. First of all, there's going to be an interesting little thing that's going to happen in the beginning, which I'll show off. I'll explain when we get to there. The new characters added is 3 and 4, which is 5's twin sisters. So it's interesting that they decided to add them during this context, but there you go. The other thing, too, I wanted to keep a note of when it comes to this, and I do apologize, in the background you're hearing what seems like a fan going off. My computer is currently rendering something along the way here because I'm doing multitasking and I want to try to get this as done as possible. So let's quickly get into the game. This is coming after a few days after the Thanksgiving update, which is going to be on the 12th, December the 7th. And the reason why is because, as you can see here, snow is on the ground. But wouldn't you know it, the update's not live. It just updated the fact that everything now has changed from being Thanksgiving / Halloween fall related to now being Christmas snow related, which is just basically them adding snow. And I think some of the houses do get decorations as far as lights go, but mostly it's just snow. So yeah, I think we got, and I still have to do her on the side there, Eudora. But yeah, every character is still doing stuff. As you can see, yep, as a cue, I got a yawn. Alright, because that's just how it goes. And here's the thing. 10 days from today, going into the 17th, the actual update event finally came in. And basically this is just a pop-up window just to show you all this stuff here. And what you'll see is, once this is done loading, is that nothing's changed, but then within a few, I want to say, so currently this is going on, I believe, I'm trying to think of the time here, because I'm trying to, I want to say this is, okay, so let's see this here, so, I'm thinking this is during midnight, and it didn't happen until, I want to say, for sometime in the morning, like early, like in the afternoon. So I would say maybe 4 p.m. ish. And okay, anyways, I want to show you. So this is how it looks. Nothing's changed since we've last seen it. But pay attention to as soon as I snap my fingers, because something else is going to happen. Oh! Snowing! Yup. Anyways, yeah, you got that there. If you remember the raining update, yeah, the snow is here. But it doesn't last all of the season. No, it stopped midway through, and I don't know why. It's cool that it was snowing. This made it so unique for this update, but I don't know why it stopped. But we never got an event like a series like this ever. Where are we now, Sally? We're on the apple orchard. We're supposed to obscure nature. Really, I can't see it. Or I can, either I can't, I don't know, I don't pay attention, but yeah, we got the colored boxes as usual. Anyways, I think this, yeah, this is the music I use for my end credits for the Snoopy thing when I do in my actual main account stuff. But, yeah, again, you might be wondering why I gotta do this music stuff. Part of it's a meme for the one song, but the other reason is so I can link my audio recording narration to the video, so it links up the same way, right? So that's why. But anyways, and the other thing too is, recently I saw a comment talking about, man, the old art style of my god, look how many wands I got. Nice noises. Part of the, what do you call it, the old art style with the movies style, a lot of people are like, man, it looked cooler back then, now it looks crappy, right? And it's like, to each their own, I think. I got used to this whole style, but the reason they changed it too, partially, is because not only does it fit with the comic style to have this be more timeless, but the other reason is that it's more faster loading, because before it was just lagging so badly, as you probably saw near the end. It was like, oh boy, it's so bad. But then they fixed it, and it's like, oh, now it's faster now. But yeah, anyways, right, we got that stuff going on here. Now then, And we haven't started the quest off with you and seeing what this... Okay, now we do. So, we got a few up... So, despite it starting late, this is going into January, so interesting. So, we got these events here. So, the crafting shop, is I think, is the elf shop. And then the actual scene is this Christmas plaza, which is interesting. And yes, I do get to show off the animation of how it looks once a scene is being played, so you get to see that, so don't worry about that type of stuff. It's just in the tedious task of trying to figure out where to put this, and part of me feels like, no, okay, so now it's going to stay there. Oh yeah, the other thing too, I probably mentioned this before, yeah, so the Elves Workshop, so this is what we got here. Something I want to keep a note of, when a scene and then the shop like that gets put down, as soon as it gets put down, that's it. It stays there for the rest of the event. You can't move it. It's only until after the event you can move it, which is very odd but interesting at the same time. Yeah, it's in a cool building. So now we have the plaza to deal with, which is, well, I can't put it there unfortunately. Looks nice. Okay. I could do that, yeah. Alright, it's gonna take me a while for that. Unfortunately, I can't move the thing right now, so it's gonna have to stay there. Which looks so bad. My town looks so horrible. But at the same time, I wasn't paying attention to this because my event back in Horror Town, which was the Shop Till You Drop Dead update, came in. And I was more focusing on that and been like, oh, look at that. And I might be mistaken, but that tree that we just passed over there, I believe that was actually... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was the scene from the first ever Christmas update. Maybe. Oh, right, here we go. Again, gotta do it. It's part of the thing. I have to do it. I got the baby tree, the classic Charlie Brown tree. Yeah, so we got a lot of classic items here. If you've ever, yeah, and the other thing too is if you've seen my Goosebumps Horror Town playthrough, you'll probably know that some of these items have been recycled to go over there, which is obvious when you see it. And, oh yeah, these snowmen here, by the way, in my fun fact, they actually took those assets that were new and decided to put it through, like, oh, we need to do a spooky version, so they decided to put a bunch of the coal all over the place to make it look like it's screwed up, and it's like, whoa, spooky, right? Didn't work out so well, but... yeah. And here's a weird thing. This scene... okay. I'm not sure what should I ask for Santa for Christmas letter. Well, what do you like for Christmas this year, Charlie Brown? I like it to be more popular with everyone. Well, it can't hurt to ask, I suppose. Alright, let's stop. So, yeah, so the interesting thing is, yeah, so you got the assets there. So it seems like the later part of it is the new assets for this update, and the older ones is back there. But they would recycle some of the assets, and during the my thing, I guess the artist who was doing it, they were like, well, we can actually just move this around and do stuff like that. So that's what they did. They decided to make it there. So we never got to use it, but you could actually get to see it in one of my videos of special features to that update. If you're curious, but it's a long time. Who am I kidding? There's no way Santa can make everyone like me. Well, I like you, Charlie Brown. Maybe your wishes are already coming true. Thanks, Lion. I suppose I should be realistic about what Santa can provide. Maybe I'll just ask for a toy car instead. Yeah, keep it simple. I mean, I don't think even he can do that. Again, remember, you are Charlie Brown. You're the saddest person around. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. So you see how there's a special... okay, Schroeder, can I help trim this Christmas tree? It looks like you still need more decorations from the Christmas... but we need the snowplow to clean, so we can get there. Alright, so anyways, so normally you would need the scene item in order to actually get the final grand prize, right? That was like part of the hard part. And this is Sally doing this reefs juggling. But here's the fun part. This event, for some strange reason, you need the scene item in order to actually be able to craft certain items. I think more than just one item in a question. So that is horrendous when you think about it. Currently right now we're on the 19th now. So a few days passed, so maybe 2 days. If you last looked at. And yeah, so I think I don't know if it's I think it was easier to go into the craft. I guess the gimmick of this time is that you can actually do the scene, and it was a lot easier to craft the item for the scene. It's just more so, it's a weird way they set this up. It's very odd. And anyway, Sally's gonna be done. Now that we're here, the Christmas fair seems a little commercial. What makes you say that? The way to change $5 for Christmas cheer. I always enjoy the Christmas season. Holiday cheer is infectious. I like to share with everyone to make them feel happy. That's a great idea, Woodstock. Let's gather some clothes. And then I could dress up as Santa Beagle to spread the holiday cheer. Oh yeah, the holiday beagle thing, that whole costume look is actually from one of the specials. I think it was there was a second special with him just trying to be on the streets, just ringing the bell, trying to get, you know, like those Salvation Armies things. Yeah, so that's him doing that there. You get to see a little bit more of this because I'm going to do Charlie Brown's Christmas tree thing, which we've got going on here. So there you go. And, oh, what is that I hear? Is that the meme song? It is. Again. I'm sorry. This has become a meme now. This is what happens. You guys wanted me to do these video stuff, so now this is what you get, right? Oh yeah, and that's the world's best doghouse there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do a whole lot of recording when it came to unlocking truffles. We find the dinosaur bones that showed to be a museum, then welcome in as long as we get paid. So just play the scene, which we don't get to do, unfortunately, here. Oh, and here's the other thing too. Is it not recorded? So I guess what that means. That's right. That means the song's gonna glitch in about 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now it's having audio. I mean, the music. So no more audio. No more sound effects, sadly. And yep, it's the song again. So sorry about that. But I had changed the song, so don't worry. And then we're gonna do the. I don't know why. I don't know why. This song is catchy. There's like 4 different versions songs that they play here, and this is one of those songs. They don't have a name. They're just like, this is track 1 or something like that. But yeah, it's fun though, especially with the style of it. But I don't know why this song's became such a meme now. It's because I make it into a meme. I made it into a meme. Gotta love it now. So she goes into buildings. I believe. Yeah. So the one with Schroeder is actually something that she can actually do. Okay, I'm sorry. Right, so we got this going on here. Let's just see this. Got that. I guess I'm trying to go through characters to see if they can do me anything that makes it any valuable. There's 5, which will actually get their sisters eventually. There's, you know, my father did nice thing. You know, that joke here. And, yeah, there you go. Let's just see this. There's Roy. Farron. Nope. Fifi. Yeah, you can do something. Yeah, we got Eudora. So, Shermie, can you, yeah, Sally. Okay. Yeah, let's have her do that. Alright. Oh, and there's Truffles. I did get her. Miss Butterface herself. Alright. And I got the little red hair girl. Some of the characters that got adapted look nice, and other ones are go like, ugh! Ugh! Put it back to be baked! It's not finished, it's half baked. It's, you know. That's the meme that we got going on here. Anywho, let's see this here. We got. Let's see. Okay. Right. So we got that. Here's something he can actually do, but he needs the snowman army. Seven Nation Army, and can you imagine that though? It's just like that song in the background. But yeah, I'm not gonna get copyright, so. To his army of snow people. I don't know why. Oh yeah, they're good. Ding! You know, can't do that because again, audio got screwed up. Because this video was too long and they didn't like it. And Olaf and him could do something. And I don't know if I take a look at that. We look into something. Let's see. I think it was. What to say? Yeah, it's her. Oh. She just shakes her box. It's just like, you know. Anyways, so we go for the 19th and we're going to the 22nd. And pay attention to what's going to happen here. Snow's gone. Yep. It only lasted for a little bit, but the snow is now gone. Why? I don't know. I mean, it still works. Don't get me wrong. But you know how when it was snowing, it looked darker, like it was nighttime? Now it looks like it's daytime. Like, you know, the snow has ended, and now we're in the end result. It's not like it's a bad thing. It works for what it does, but it's a shame it didn't, like, stick around. You know what I mean? Especially since they kind of show off in the avatar that it's, like, nighttime. But, yeah, it's weird. You know, that's weird. We don't get a nighttime, but that effect, the overlay, worked out well. I don't know why it didn't work. Maybe you know what it was? Maybe they were doing something. Maybe it worked out for when it was the old style. But when they tried it again with the new style, something happened that they had to get rid of it or something. That's my guess. Again, it's been years, so God knows what happened. I'm sure they probably would have talked about it, but again, it's lost media now, so God knows what happened there. Only best way to do it is looking at Helgear's during his time of playing the game and seeing if he made any comments about it, but I can't recall. I think he did, but I don't know. Anyways, we got that. Yeah, it's good to give me snowman people. Yeah, so good to keep on doing that. I'm tired, as you can tell. It's always the case. I have to always be tired when doing this, or else the end of the world, as we all know, right? I yawn so you guys can survive. Remember that. That's the plan. Anyways, so we're gonna be still on the 22nd in the next clip here, and I believe so this is where I actually buy this pack, and it does actually get some of the special Christmas magic. Now that's a weird thing too. For some reason, with the Christmas exclusive items, they have snow borders on the top, which is weird. Christmas was the only time they did this. They didn't do this for any other haul. They didn't do it for Halloween. Only for Christmas, and it was only for like a limited time. They don't do that anymore, which is very odd. I wonder why. But anyways, yeah, got that. 2020 is going to be an interesting year because they're going to change a lot of things, and yeah. Again, I'm doing all this so out of order. I enjoy the Christmas special. Thank you. Thank you. That was a nice Christmas gift you guys gave me. So now we got 3 and 4. Anyways, they got you. Hi, big girl. My name's 3, and this is my sister. Her name is 4. My brother's name is 5. I believe you've met him. Our last name is 95472. That's a lot of numbers. Our dad gets upset easily lately. He says his head hurts. Yeah, you know what? If that's the problem, that's his problem. He was stupid enough to be like, you know what? I'll name my kids after numbers, so that way they get a phone number, they can just use their names. Right? Why? What if you changed your number? Well, then that defeats the purpose now, doesn't it? And by the way, that's the last name is also the same. There's no way. I'm sorry. I know. Okay, I know that Sparky was doing this as a joke, like haha funny, like with number 5 and having them be like, oh, their name is numbers. Oh, you know. Hey Snoopy, look. The world flying ace zoomed through the air. Let's see. He must be a special mission again. Right. Okay, so we got that going on there. But yeah, anyways, it's like, no way in real life will they be like, oh yeah, we could change your last name to numbers, right? Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry. One day I'm gonna piss somebody off with doing that a bunch of times and be like, shut up, Grim! Shut up! I'm sleep deprived. I can do whatever I want. You're the one who watches his videos. That's your problem. Alright, blast from the past, indeed. My god. I would have wondered what I actually would have said and did during this time, but I wouldn't know. Because I didn't care that much. Anyways, now we're on the 26th, so we skipped Christmas because I was busy that day, so now we're on Boxing Day. Okay, I'm stopping. Alright, I know. I'm sorry, I keep doing it. I'm sorry, it's Tourette's, what can I help? Anyways, presents, opportunity. That's cool. You got some items too, so that's nice. That's not too bad. Anyways, so we need to do a lot of this stuff here. So we need to craft some things. Yeah, which I think I did here. Which is cool. Yeah, so we need another bell. We need twigs and bell. You know, that actually makes sense. I love how they try to make sense with the items you craft. It's like, well, a stick and a thing makes a bell. It's like, yeah, that makes sense, right? So we need to get Mr. Snowflake in order to do her quest line. Or their quest line, I should say. And I do get a decent amount done for this update, but again, I didn't complete it, obviously, right? But, you know, I do my best here. Anyways, they don't really help that much. Oh, and they do something else, but you need to, like, be leveled, which is so stupid. Like, you have to be leveled higher. So yeah, good luck. And then I'm gonna do patty cake. Patty cake, baker's man. Down many times, not in your hand. Alright, so now it's the 27th, and this next day. And I believe the bell should be done, I think. I'm not sure what I'm clicking on. I'm just clicking on some money. Money. Get me the gold. Give me the Woodstock coins. Alright. No Beagle Bucks, sadly. Except for Christmas. Christmas gave me Beagle Bucks. Oh no, I had a Beagle Bucks there. I bought it before. Hey! Look how happy everyone is. The Santa Beagles bringing them the holiday cheer.
Whoa! What? You don't think red is my color? Although maybe I should lay off on the Christmas cookies.
Nah, Snoopy's always eating cookies. Why? That makes no sense. What do you think the true meaning of Christmas is, Charlie Brown? I guess it's celebrating together and trying to share the holiday spirit. Maybe we should sing some Christmas carols then. Who's this carol person? What does he have to do with my sweet baboo? Oh my god. By the way, I just want to say this. Like, Linus, that's rich coming from Linus. It's like, well, what's the meaning of Christmas, Charlie Brown? It's like, really? You should know. You're the one, you're the weird kid who's just like, and during the time Jesus was born. That's the meaning of Christmas, Charlie Brown. It's just like, right, great way to make it feel more, you know, I can't say it. Linus, man, sometimes you're just a special kid, you know that? Oh, God. Oh, God, oh, man. Oh, God, oh, man, oh, God. Oh, man, oh, God, oh, man. Yeah. Alright, that's a movie indeed. Oh, yeah, and they got 3, 4, and 5. He's like, I got it on my shirt, so that's okay. Alright, so we got 3, 4. I didn't get my thing. Oh, but, you know, I got it on my shirt. Sure. Why? That's why I don't. Okay, so he's the oldest, so he's called 5, and then the other one says like, we call him 3, 4. Yes, it's what we do. And then this is what they do. Like, oh, happy Christmas tree, do I need on branches? Ring a bell, ding, ring a bell, ding, ring is done, ding, ring is done. I work at Burger King, making Papa Whoppers with a paper hat. Would you like a apple pie? It's so stupid, I'm sorry, but that was based on Hark the Bells or something like that. Buy the pack now. Santa says so. No, I'm good, Santa. On the 29th, so we're getting close to finishing Christmas Day. And if we're going to share the Christmas spirit, we should practice our singing. We can learn songs from a storybook. Let's see here. Let's start with Hark, the Herald Angels Sing. As long as this carol person isn't involved, we can sing whatever you want. Funny how it's called that, because it's like, and then I go Hark, and then I go Hark, and then Herald Angel comes and sings. And then we find out he actually does exist now. Yeah, he does exist now. Why didn't not anybody pointed out the fact it's like, then Herald Angel sings. Oh, hey, Herald Angel, let's go to Christmas Square to sing the carols we've learned. It's still a big nervous about performing in public. Don't worry, Charlie Brown. The spirit of Christmas will guide us. Yes, and then this is the thing. So, yeah. So, I believe... Yeah, so that's what it is. So, it's very easy to get the item you need in order to actually play the scene. So, the hard part is collecting these points. And you need these points in order to craft a certain item that is needed to get the special. That's what they... So, this is the gimmick they're doing for this year. Or this update, which is interesting enough. Like, not bad. It's like it's unique in the sense that it's not like playing the same route, but still, it's like, yeah, you know. And this is weird because this was during the time that Pixar was very busy with stuff because they just finished updating this game as far as the styling goes. They didn't have somebody for Horror Town, so they had my event come in for Horror Town, which is great. Wonder Park was basically dead because no one played it. And they just started their new game, which was, I believe, Addams Family Mystery Mansion. So yeah, they was very busy. And this was also during the time when I was recording for that game. And I was more important. I was more into this Addams because it was spooky, and then Horror Town because, you know, that's my jam. That's just what I was doing. That was my game at the time. And then here's the other thing too. You see this nice, cute little snowman character. It's funny how they turned him into a spooky character. Like what they did was they brought him to Horror Town, and what they did was they basically just gave him angry eyeballs. It's like made him angry, and that's it. It's like, whoa, it's an evil snowman because he's angry. But literally, it's the same item, but they just put like a little make him look a little mad. That's all they did. Oh, it fits with Goosebumps now. Oh, it's spooky. The corners they cut sometimes, man, it's funny. Although nowadays, what the updates did last year, they've been trying to recycle some of the items from the past, which is fun. It's unique that they did that, and it's funny to point them out. Sometimes they can use assets from Adams and be like, it's spooky. You just fit in there. And the other times they would go to her Oasis, God rest its soul, and then Snoopy, and then they'd be like, well, we'll take this item and make it spookified, and then that will make sense, right? Right, so anyways. There's a Hero Andrew right now. Go ahead and sing. Alright, so I think we're now in January. No, we're still in... Yeah, so we're still here, and now we're going into the new year. It's 2020, everybody! Celebration pack. Celebration of what? Don't know, but there's an item that actually drops at some point. Wow, okay, so that gives us a lot of the gift cards, which is important, I guess, to move on. Alright, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do, you know, I'm not doing that song thing again. You get it. We all get it at this point, right? Anyways. Got this going on here. So we're moving slowly, but, you know, we still have to play the scene, which is coming up, so don't worry about that. We are going to get there just fine, and everything will be a-okie dokie, lemon smoky. Well, all the characters are done. Of course, let me unlock all the characters so that they can be available to do the thing. So we need 3 and 4 because they're exclusive for this update. They won't be after the update. You'll actually get them for bucks, right? So 3, 4, I believe it is Linus, Snoopy, Charlie Brown, and I want to say it's Lucy. I think? I don't remember. Because I don't think it's Sally. Let's see. Yeah, so it's also Lucy. So we need those characters too. So, alright. So let's get them both. There you go. So there we go. Now I got everybody. Now let's have them all play a scene. Dun, dun, dun. Oh yeah. Hold on. So you get to see the leveling system. Yeah. So there we go. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there you go. See? And you got Santa going ding, 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 ding. You know, and then snowing there. I love the little animations they do. This is the one thing I actually feel like I hate that we didn't get to do this anymore, where we get to see the little animations going on, because that was one of the best things that came out of that game, was the little animations we get to see. Because honestly, that was like the one thing I gave the game credit for, because it was unique, right? Like the gimmick of the game was unique, but then they changed it in 2020, and now we've got this system that has just been there since forever, and I'm kind of sad about it. They changed it again. Again, when we get to the future, you'll see what I mean. But anyways, I believe this will do it. Wow, that was really fun. Everyone had a good time. You should see their face light up when we were really fun. I think it was even better than opening presents. I give the spirit about giving, after all. Yeah, so, okay, by the way. I'd like to share more of this Christmas with the other kids. Let's think of something we can share. Something everyone will like. Chocolate! Everyone loves chocolate. Let's make chocolate fondue. Everyone dips the tree. You heard a white Christmas. This is going to be a sweet Christmas. Yeah, by the way, that's not going to be until like a few years later that we're going to have a sweet Christmas. You'll see what I mean. Again, in the future, I believe that would be 2022 that we'll actually get a sweet Christmas. So be ready for that one when we do get into the future with what little bits I got. But one thing that's interesting that I want to point out is it's interesting how in the beginning the characters were in their snow uniforms, and then this is now for the Christmas they basically wear the same outfits, but then they put Santa hats on. It's just like, yep, now it's Christmas. Although I think they changed the costumes too a little bit. Like Charlie Brown's coat was more red, but I don't know if it was just a change of color or something like that. But yeah, it's whatever. So now we're gonna do a yeah. So okay, you know, that makes, I can see where they're going with that, with this sense of like the chocolate flambe type thing, but still, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, because I need those special points in order to get the Christmas spirit tree or something like that. Yeah, so this is going to be the difficult part. So I need the flambe, for the chocolate flambe for that. And I need it for the Christmas tree. And the stockings. Wow. Okay, so 3 things I need. And you know what? I don't just need one, I need multiple, so that's even better. Again, this is the gimmick with this update. Just, oh god. No wonder I didn't complete it. Not any other reason. Not because I had other things going on, like, you know, Goosebumps. Oh no. Or Adams. No, none of those 2 games. It's all because of this particular game, for sure. I just wanted to hear that again. Look, I'm not doing the thing, right? But, you know, when it comes up, I'm just gonna let it. So now we're gonna do chocolate flambe. Alright, so now, let me correct that. Going on to the 8th now. Oh, it's the song again. Okay, so I can do, like, I was trying to do something different, so. When in doubt, make noises. That'll do it. I'm doing rhythm. I have written. Christmas certainly was interesting. Back in the day too, it was interesting too, because this was before the "he shall not be named" pandemic happened. That was like, you know. Wow, I'm so full, but I'm also in the good way. More importantly, all the children enjoy tasting chocolate treats. I don't think I could eat any more. Okay, maybe just one more. It makes me sad that some children might not get any presents. We can make a small presents for everyone and put them in stockings. That's a great idea. You guys make the presents and we'll make the stockings. I think that's it. I think that's the only thing I got going. And then I think the last one is like, let's do a Christmas tree. Wow. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. And then that's it. That's how it ends. That, I believe, is how it will end, because I didn't finish this story, but we got pretty close, so we got a good idea how the story would have progressed and how it would shape up in the most part, so it's interesting. I'll give you that. So at least I had some kind of care of trying to go as far as I did. But I guess we're getting closer to finishing this, so once we get to there, that's it, pretty much. So there's that. So let's see this here. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this as quickly as possible, because I can't go any longer than an hour of recording, or else my system freaks out as far as like trying to like load the stuff in. So that's the downside. But I believe we're under. It was under 40 minutes, so it should be okay. So if it was more than 50, then I'll be like, ugh. Okay, then I'll just do it half break without you realizing it. But I think we should be okay as far as the length goes. So anyways, we'll have them do this because that's the only useful thing they got going for it. And getting more characters to do things for us. What do I do? Alright, balls. Oh god, I need... Oh my god, so much. By the way, it's clever that you use the shoes in order to do the stockings. I get what they're... Again, this is what I like. This is what they're trying to do to make some kind of sense, right? Like, use green clovers in paint to make green paint. It's like, you know, it's cute. It's cute what they're trying to do here. And I think, yeah, so then we got to try to get some of the items here that I want to get put down. And yeah, some of these items aren't really Christmas related, but they do help with the event. Old past Christmas stuff, and then we get to newer stuff around here, where it's like, this is the new stuff that you get, right? The chocolate, by the way, I think that was in Goosebumps, so they brought that into the game here, which is interesting. So I got that down, and what else was I gonna get as far as items? Because I believe I don't complete this quest line, so I'm curious to see if I do any other more things before the thing ends in question, but I'm not 100% sure, honestly. And you know what? While I do that, I'm gonna play a video game while also doing this at the same time. You won't know any better though, but I'm gonna do it because that's just how I roll, baby. I'm that bored. I'll do something else. I'll play another town builder game that is not of significance. But yeah, there you go. Here's those two good little girls, the funny names, 3 and 4. Number children. Fascinating. Next thing you'll know, your kids will be born, you'll just send them for there. Nice. Alright. So, can I complete their... No, they're still doing that, so unfortunately not. Anyways. Alright, so let's just see their quest line here. Alright, I got it leveled up. Cool. Alright, so now... the quest line? No? Okay, I guess let's not do the quest line then. That's fine. That's cool. Let's not do that. That's fine. Because again... Oh, we're still not doing it. Okay, cool. Just try to tick me off. Why don't we? Alright, can we do it? Alright. When you have a twin sister, you're never alone. I have little brothers instead. Linus and I are nothing alike, so he gets on my nerves. With a twin sister, you'll like all the same things. So we're all low alike. There isn't one number... Alright, whatever. I think it's like one number separated from one another, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I didn't pay attention. And I believe this is the last mass... No. Yeah, this is the last thing we got going on before the thing ends, so... Yeah, very sad. Very sad that it's coming... The big sad. It's the big sad. Just like Charlie Brown, sad sack himself. Anyways, again, when in doubt, make music. Anyways, no, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to do that right now, so that's that. Right, so what else can I do right now? Alright, so I'm done with that, so that's good. We're going to do this, so I can put the music back on here. And I think I just have a message saying, yep, okay, so that's good. I just got a notification that my video just came recorded. I mean, everything's in there, and that's good. All good to go. Alright, so now then, we got that going on here. Alright, so now let's have her do this, which is important to get, to do the patty cake. So we're going to do this again because, again, I showed you this before, but I'm showing it again because I was stupid. Aww, it's a 13. Aww, you know, this is sad. Christmas is ruined. You didn't get the thing. Aw, poor. You can get it for money? Sure. I didn't put it down, though, because I was stupid. I should have just said yes. And then probably would have gotten this for free, but, you know, I get this gold Christmas tree, which is cool, right? I would put it down? Maybe? Nope. Nope, I'm an idiot. I pressed the X button. Oh, well, sucks to be me. I didn't get it. Oh, well. That's the one thing I'll give it to this game. That doesn't matter how long, and once the event ends, it'll pop up like, oh, too bad, try again, right? Meanwhile, Goosebumps, it's like you have to be there when the event ends on that time in order to actually get the second chance or last chance type of thing, or else, too bad, you don't get it. And of course, if you do get the event, which, by the way, I never do, they would have had a, yay, congrats, you beat the game, you beat the event, hooray, you did it, yay, you know, whoop-de-doo, you did it. But yeah, that's the Christmas update, everybody, and that ends 2019 altogether, and we get to go to 2020 for sure. So that's kind of cool indeed. So that is fun. So we're gonna do that right now. So there you go. That was 2019's all content together. So now we've gotten everything going to go. The next update we'll be covering is going to be the Valentine's Day update of 2020. But also we're going to be looking at a small update that happened back in January at that time. So I'll explain myself when we get to there. But it shouldn't take us too long to kind of look through everything. But yeah, it'll be interesting when we get to there. And again, I know this is so out of order with the content timeline I'm kind of doing it here. Because, you know, I did 4 updates that Hellgear never covered. And now I'm doing all of them in chronological order that I got going on. But yeah, so now we're going to get to the other years, and this is when they start doing more updates as far as every month there's a unique event going on. So this is when they were starting doing this. So 2020 is that year when they started making updates. But anyways, that's it, and that will do it for this episode. See you next time for some more videos from the archives, and also happy holidays, whatever you celebrate, and happy New Year. If you do watch this during this time of the season, but you know, you can watch it anytime. Okay, you get the idea.